coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, woo! Pew! Hey, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom. I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. 33 years of survival. So you won't have to do it. Big love to all my supporters, man. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my members, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's get it. We on the road to 150K. We on the road to 2K over there in the membership. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Let's go. Let's get it, man. 2026. What we waiting on? What we waiting on? Hey. Hey, boy. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this one today. Yeah, man, but it is what it is. If you're gonna tell it, you gotta tell it all. You heard me? Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all about the time. I mean, y'all draw your own conclusion. You know what I'm saying? You know, people always say about, you know, taking an L or this, that, or that. Y'all draw your own conclusion, man. But I'm gonna tell you about this time. This Bama named Al, man. He tried to shift my weight on me, baby. He tried to shift my weight. He put in a good effort. I'm going to give it to him. He put in a good effort. He tried to shift my weight, man. And the crazy part about it is he was dead wrong. He was on some straight skullduggery, some larceny, some Bama, you know, ish. You did. And I mean, I just wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going for it at the time, man. I'm on Powhatan. This got to be around 2000, maybe 2000, 2001, somewhere up in that area right there, right? So at the time, I'm pumping my stove box. I got my stove box. My stove box is grinding. I'm getting money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm running my stove box with an iron fist. I ain't playing about no money. You know what I'm saying? That's uncivilized. I'm not playing about no money. Don't come get it if you ain't got it, right? So the Bama Al had moved in from another block, but he been there and there probably about 6, 7, 8 months. You know what I'm saying? But one thing you'll learn when you doing time, a lot of Bamas that move around a lot because they got a lot of beef because they probably doing something or into something that, you know, is gonna make it uncomfortable where you at. You know what I'm saying? You already uncomfortable in prison, but if you got a lot of people around you that's, you know what I'm saying, don't like you, somebody planning and strategizing, you know, for your demise. So dudes, it get hot in a spot, a dude to move to another spot, right? So when he come in there though, he gamble. He be gambling, but he ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? He gets some money in every now and then, but he ain't got it like that. So he'll be gambling, he'll go borrow and go back, you know, borrow from Peter to pay Paul, go borrow, go get in the game. If he hit up, he'll bring your money back, try to pay you without paying the interest because I just got it. You know what I'm saying, man? I just borrowed it from you an hour ago. He'll come borrow some money from you, and then he might come borrow $10. He'll take that $10. He bought that $10 for $20. He owe you $20 there on store day. So he'll take that $10. If he go jump in the poker game or skin game or whatever, and he hit up, he'll come back to you, tell me something, man, let me just go ahead and give you $12 right now. You know what I'm saying? You make it $2 interest. I just borrowed the money from you, like, you know what I'm saying, an hour ago. Man, you know how many times I had to deal with that? And then it'll put you in a position where it's trying to make you look like you petty. Man, you petty, man. But if you really looking at it in business sense, I'm not being petty. I made a business deal with you. Now you trying to flip the script because your situation has changed. When you made the business deal with me, it's a done deal, bro. You can't, nah. But you making $2, I give you 15. You know what I'm saying? You making $5 for an hour. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not how I do business, man. Once I give it to you and we make an agreement, that's how I go. But he one of them type of Bamas, and I had to deal with a lot of them Bamas over the years doing with my stove-outs. You got to stick to your guns, because then you do it for him, then somebody else will try to do it. Then when you don't want to do it for them, oh, when you did it for L, you know what I'm saying? So it just created a lot. So you just stick to your guns. You don't do none of that. But I say all that to say this because he one of them type of dudes. He a con eyes. He always trying to get over. He always trying to find a route, but he'll stay owing people because he stay in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he like got high, but he like that reefers. You know what I'm saying? But he doing something. You know what I'm saying? Whereas he just a dead hustler. He can't really never maintain nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then if he get late, he'll go borrow from this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Then he'll be scrambling to try to pay it back. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody end up not getting paid, or it might be a little friction, or and they say the Bama could fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the rumor was. They say the Bama could fight, right? I ain't fighting at none of that because I'm me and I'm do my own thing and I ain't gonna worry about what's if you come by for me, man, you gotta pay me, man. It's just that simple. I don't care nothing about what your reputation is, who you roll with, what your clique is, how many people you done killed, or what your nickname is, Uzi, Mac 10, Killer, Murder, 186. I don't care nothing about none of that, man. Just don't get my stuff if you trying to pay my stuff back. But then, like I say, I try not to listen to rumors, but they got a lot of dudes say, yeah, man, he'll get if you get all too much, man, he'll check out. He'll pull a move, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull one of them old dry moves, man, dry check in. Meaning he'll go do something, you know what I'm saying? Like get in a situation with a Bama or something, you know what I'm saying, start an argument so he can fight or something, just so he can go to jail. He ain't got paid if he owed 4, 5, 6 dudes. You see what I'm saying? It's so much licensing game in this penitentiary, right? Or he'll cuss the police out or something, you know what I'm saying? Like threaten the police, and then the police, you threaten the police, you going to jail immediately. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you got to be on the lookout for that type of stuff, right? So anyway, the Bama had been gambling, I guess, a whole week or whatever. So he come and borrow some money from me, man. He borrowed like $15, $16, which means he owed me like $30, $30-something and some change, right? So I'm asking him, like, it's like on a Tuesday. We go to the store on a Friday. I said, bro, you gonna have this on this store day this Friday? He like, yeah, I got that, man. I got it. So I ain't tripping. I'm gonna ask you. You know my conditions. You know how I'm coming. Boom. You say yeah. Here you go. I'm gonna give you the money, and that's what I did. I gave him the money. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I ain't even think about it no more. I don't think about it till store day. If I see you acting funny and moving funny on store day or something, then I'm gonna keep my eye on you. But I'm gonna be looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Bring my money on store day. So he get the money. Okay, we go to the store Friday, right? So Thursday, I'm sitting in the day room. I got a meal. Then I'm gonna warm up. Later on, I done already prepped it, cooked it. I'm just gonna warm it up later on. But I'm sitting in there watching something on TV and kicking it with a dude in the day room, right? This is after they done put the booth and stuff up, because at first Powhatan ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? We had the manual doors. So now they got the booth and stuff up like that, right? So they got a broad in the booth. Now this broad is known for sending dudes to the bank. She gonna send to the bank. You cuss out, you going to the bank. You know what I'm saying? She gonna try to say you threatening this, that, or third. You pull that gun out, you going to the bank. Dudes know this, right? This is a known fact. This is how she come. Some dudes say she'll go, some dudes, but a lot of dudes went to jail behind her. So then you think about it, I do know some of them got their picks. I know women that let certain dudes gun them. Anybody else try, you going to jail ASAP. Do not pass go. You going to jail. She gonna call the people. They gonna come get you, right? So I'm sitting up in that joint. I'm talking to the old dude and I'm chilling. And next thing you know, dude come up in that joint. He get dog. He push the door. He walking on. He mean muggy. So dude said, man, what's up with you? And he said, man, I'm sick of these old, you know what I'm saying? He said, what you tell me? He said, man, I'm trying to come. It's on the stairway, gunning the bro, man. You know what I'm saying, man? He in the way. So he talking to dude, but I heard him, and he said, "Ow!" So I'm like, "Brooke." So the first thing that popped in my mind is the day Thursday we go to the store tomorrow. You on the stairway gunning the broad, did I lock you up? You trying to pull a great escape. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So I'm like, I don't say that. I just rise up. I said, man, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to an old head. I said, hold on. So I'm like, man. Then in my mind, I'm thinking, man, should I go say something or you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know. I was, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta think, this is like 2000, 2001. I'm still like, I'm like young, man. I'm probably like 30, 31, somewhere up in that joint, right? I ain't, man, you playing with this money. That's like $30. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably out there saying $30. Yeah, $30 is $30 in the penitentiary. Please believe me. It's not $30. So I had to, at this time, you know, Powhatan, man, it depends. Like with Captain Scott there, man, and you known for like, you know, being in situations, they see you or they walk in the block or they might, hey, come here. And they'll, you know what I'm saying, they'll pat you down. So you couldn't like really be toting at Bethlehem unless you know who was on shift. You know, now in Powhatan, moving around, do you need it? Yeah. But you get caught lacking, boy, certain Lieutenant Harrison and all, man, them dudes will pat you down if they know you got any type of them joints on your jacket. So you got to know how to move in there. So I ain't had a joint on, but I got my master lock on me, right? Okay, the master lock, you know, the combination joint like you had in high school. I had that joint in my pocket sometime or whatever, cause push come to shove, if something break off and I ain't got that joint on me, I slide that joint on my hand. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, brass knuckles, baby. You did. So I got that joint on me. So I acknowledged that joint. So I said, man, nah, I ain't going for that. I go out the joint, right? So I bend the corner. As soon as I bend the corner, I bend it with my head down because that's where he supposed to be at, gun in the booth. On the first plateau, it's like 7, 8 steps. You come in, you go up the jump, then there's a platform, then you turn and go up the other jump. But the jokers be standing right there on the platform because the booth right there. So they'll be standing there on the platform, you know, trying to get the broad attention, you know, gunning and stuff. So when I turn the corner, if he right there and he gunning, I got my head down, that's enough time for him to get himself covered up or whatever. So when I bend the joint, I hit the stair, boom. So when I look up, he's standing right there, right? So I get all the way up, but I'm like not on the platform, but when I get there, I got one foot on the platform and I got the other foot on the step, the next to the last step to get on the platform. So I said, what's up, man? So he said, what's up? I said, man, you on stairway playing with the broad, man. You owe me my money, man. Go give me my money, man. That broad will lock you up, man. What you trying to go to jail or something? He said, what? I said, man, you heard what I said. You owe me money, man. We go to the store tomorrow, bro. I don't got nothing to do with what you doing. But you, and he said, that's right. You ain't got nothing to do with what I'm doing. I said, hold on, Joe. So when I said that, like, I was getting ready to step up on the other part of the platform. Alabama shoved me, man. Yank. If you would have seen this, man, it would have looked like America's Funniest Videos. Because he shoved me so hard that, like, I was going to fall down the stairs, but I had my hand on the rail. So, but he shoved me so hard, the momentum made my body turn this way because I got my hand on the rail. But I was losing balance because my feet stumbled and I'm hitting the steps. So I grabbed the rail with my other hand like a pirouette. Boom. And turned the other way and I'm stumbling down the joint. And by the time I got to the second or third step, whatever it was, I clipped and I hit the floor. Sucker to push me down the stairs. So when I hit the floor, I go to put my hand down and it bent my wrist back. And I done broke my wrists. That was the first things in my life I ever broke. Broke both of my wrists before. So it bent my wrist back so I could feel the pain immediately. So I rise up over that joint and I roll over. As I roll over, the Bama coming down the stairs. So I'm trying to get up in a hurry. So as I'm trying to get up, he run down on me. When he ran down on me, he just started swinging some old wild jump. Bam. And it bagged me up against the booth wall. It's the wall right there, the booth up. So I'm up against the wall. He's swinging, but I can feel it. It ain't catching me in the face though, but I can feel it. So boom, I'm against the wall. So norm, I'm a boxer, I'm a fighter. So I'm like this, and he's swinging, but I'm like bam. And he just going crazy, right? Now the optics, if you look at it, it look like he crushing me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I advantage him. He done pushed me downstairs. I done hurt my wrist. Now he got me up on the wall. He looked like he, you know what I'm saying, getting off on me. So boom. I know the cavalry coming because we right in front of the booth. And I heard the lady, chair move and get up. And she over there probably looking over the top. And then I heard her holler, hey, 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 hey. So boom, I know my time is limited. So he's swinging. And, who the fuck that think you know what I'm saying? Crazy like, right? But the Jones got some pop on him. I ain't gonna hold you. So I just come up real hard. I put my feet against the wall. And I just come up real hard and push him in the chest. Boom! Push him back like that. So when I push him back, he's still swinging. And one of them Jones caught me. That Joe was hard. It was hard. But my adrenaline is flowing. So as I push him off and he catch me, boom! I reach in my pocket. Pull the joint out, put the joint on my hand. And as he's stumbling back, then he stopped, get himself together, and he coming at me. When he come at me, I just hit him, throw a jab out there, throw an overhand. Bam! Caught him right on the top of the head. Bang! Solid joint. If you know, you know. Man! Right on the top. And he was taller than me, like about 6'1". So he don't catch it. Bang! Split him. Split that joint wide open, right on the corner of his forehead. Split that joint. Bang! He fall down. If you been on Palatine, you know the ice machine right there. So he fall down right by the ice machine. I jumped dead down on him. Hit him one time. He covering up though, but he bleeding already because I got the lock on my hand. I hit him one time, boom. I go to hit him again, boom. I go to hit him a third time, and boom. They jumped on me. I'm so in a zone there, I can't even hear it. They done ran in. They just tackle me, boom, slide me across the joint. But when they tackle me, it's like a big dude, big old CO dude. So when he tackled me, he slid me across the floor. It's concrete. Man, he almost dislocated my shoulder on the same joint that my wrist messed up on. So then they piling down on me, like 2 or 3 of them get on me. And I'm hollering, my shoulder, man, hold up my shoulder. They don't care nothing about that. They up on top of me on this concrete floor. They wrapping him up. And then they just coming in, more and more and more of them, right? Balling us up like little pressers and stuff, dragging us up out there, telling everybody, go to your cell, go to your cell. Drag us up out of that junk. They had to take me to medical. He had to go too, but they had to take me to medical, right? Man, I had to sprain my wrist, man. My shoulder hurt, man. So after all the medical and stuff get finished, I end up in the hole. I'm in the hole, man. I got my wrist wrapped up and they gave me a sling because this bama done jumped on me and almost dislocated my shoulder. So my shoulder hurt and my wrist, sprained. And yeah, man, all because this Bama owed me some money and he was trying to dry check in. See, this is the things that happen when you run in the stove box. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a lot of ways I could have handled that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go by penitentiary rules, he did what he was supposed to do. Cause he in his mind is like, it ain't time for me to pay you yet. So you ain't got no business pulling up on me about what I'm doing. I give him that. He right about that. But it's me, as I done been in the penitentiary long enough to know now, I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Plus of what I heard, you trying to go to jail. You know the bro gonna send you to jail. So if you go to jail, then what I supposed to do? I can't even get paid. So I'm telling you, my thing was I was gonna tell him, go get my money right now. You can do whatever you want to do. Go, I don't care, go bar, pay me right now. You know what I'm saying? Or give me some collateral or something. If you up here doing this and you trying to go to jail, I need my money. But it ain't get to that. It ain't get to that. He trying to stand on business. He trying to ship my way. Man, trying to push me down the stairs. Concrete stairs, too. I could have broke my neck or anything. So, in my mind now, I you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had that thing. If I had that thing on him, he wouldn't even be here. And y'all wouldn't even be talking to me. But in my mind now, right, I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm gonna get you just as sure as grits is gross. I'm gonna get you. Now you gotta think I say like 2000, so I got out in 2020. Y'all look for him for about 18, 19 years. Cause if I would have ran into him again, y'all ain't even gonna meet me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna meet me. Cause if I would have ran into him again, or say I had something for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everywhere I went, I looked for him. Everywhere I went, I looked for him. Never ran into him again. You know what I'm saying? And I know they ain't put us on no enemy list because on Powhatan, if it ain't really no knife play involved like that, they ain't gonna really put you on the enemy list. You can run into the joker again. That's why you always gotta be on point. That's why I say when you get physical altercation with somebody or any type of altercation, even a verbal, you got enemies forever in the penitentiary. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we was on the enemy list. We just, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't running to him. Everywhere I went, though, I went a couple of spots immediately, like after that, like the first 5, 6, I used to go, hey, man, you know this bad. And he was from a joint like Stafford, called Stafford or Stratford, Virginia. I found out everything about the band. I'm like, yeah, okay. Because I'm looking for him. I'm literally looking for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally looking for him, man. You push me down the stairs. You sprained my wrist. You know what I'm saying? You took off first, and you owed me. If I see you today, you understand, in traffic, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna give you what you need. You hear me? Straight up. Yeah, word up. If I go past or through Stafford or Stratford or whatever it is, VA, I'm gonna be looking out the window to see if I see you anywhere. You heard me? You can lay flat and believe that. So, you know, I know a lot of y'all wishes out there DA. I know you probably get a kick out of this type of video because you like to see something where you think somebody got out on me, right? But there ain't no shame in my game. This just things that happen. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Time ain't permit for me to do to him what I was gonna do to him. And me, him, and God knows what I was gonna do to him. But it's the penitentiary, man. You gotta get it in quick as you can, and things may pop up. That's why you always gotta be ready. See what I'm saying? Now, in retrospect, with more experience, more as I went on, you know what I'm saying, more in my you know what I'm saying, I did what 20 more years in prison. So as time went on, I would have knew. I should have pulled up on him, first of all, out of range. Second of all, if all I had was the lock, I should have already had it on my hand. See what I'm saying? These type of things, different things. Or I could have went all the way up on the platform and then turned around where my back would have been against that part of it, which is a flat part in the upstairs, and then confronted him like I was just gonna go past and then get up there and then turn around and say, hey, man, what you doing? But nah, I stopped. And that was my downfall because I still had one foot on the top and the other foot on the step. And he took advantage of that. And all he had to do was shove me real hard like what he did. But if I ain't got my hand holding on that rail, I'd have flipped down the stairway, bro. I could have broke my neck or anything. He could have came down there and probably done me in. So I analyze all these things when I'm in the hole, laid back there, healing up, you know, broken limb or messed up limb, a wing messed up and everything. So I analyze all these things so I know like the next time I'm in a situation, how to handle that situation, how to go about that situation. That's how you got to do. You got to elevate and you got to always be a thinker. So, you know what I'm saying? When the next time come up, you'll be better prepared. And that's what I did. I used that as a, you know what I'm saying, a learning thing moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm telling you, word up, square business. The rest of my bit, I never forgot. I know what he looked like to this day. I can tell you his whole face. I know what he looked like. If I see him somewhere, I would immediately know him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how much I wanted to get him. You know what I'm saying? For what happened and the way the way it went down. Yeah, but did I split his head open? And I ran into dude that said no. Said he got the scar. He got the scar on his head from that lock in that sock. I mean that lock on that hand. That joint will hurt you, boy. That joint is like a brass knuckle. That combination lock. Yeah, you put that joint on that big knuckle right there, and that joint setting out. If you catch a Bama right and you know how to throw that punch, you could carry him away from here. You know what I'm saying? You could carry him away from here, to be honest with you. But yeah, he got some shots and he hit hard too. And he hit hard too. And he hit hard. He was trying to ship my way. He was trying to do his thing. And he was dead wrong. But then he left. He left on me. He left on 3, 4 other dudes in the block. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting shipped off the compound. You know, I ended up staying there for what, a year and a half, 2 more years. So it be what it be, man. But yeah, man, Bama try to get out on me, man, over owing me some money. So this comes with running the stove box, man. You know what I'm saying? If can you duck those type of things by not running the store box? Probably so. But it's just you still gonna have other issues because you in the penitentiary. So it ain't no ducking no smoke in the penitentiary. So it's gonna come one way or another. People say, man, you won't run the stove box, you wouldn't have had that problem. Probably wouldn't, but I probably would have had another problem. A problem is a problem in the penitentiary. All problems are the same because all of them could potentially end up to somebody losing their life, man. But yeah, man. So that is what it is, man. So DA, I know you'll like this video, and what I say to you is, yeah, I could act like you him, if you want me to. Anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Big love, TBP Nation, man. Stand up, man. Salute, man. We out here. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's run these numbers up. Hype the video, like the video, share the video. And if I'm worth the blessing, go get the membership, because we going to talk about it over there. Uncut.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.